welcome to this special report. Today we are talking about what social media, we are talking about social media. What exactly is social media, and what are the benefits, what are the downsides, and lastly, can we find a way to use it effectively? First, he will tell you about what it is social media and how it came about.
So what is social media? Some information about general background. Social media is forms of electronic communication, such as websites, through which people create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and something like that. For example, there are famous social media such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter. The instruction of this social media is so easy. Simply just create an account and start adding your real life friends. Then follow your idols and famous celebrities that you are interested in. Overall, all you need to do is simply create an online relationship which is similar to a real life the most.
Of course, used in the right way, social media has many positive features.
Firstly, the media creates social relationships. People have the tendency to create more friends and keep in touch with long-distance members. There is a rising number in people who have found their old friends since the media appears. The another advantage of the media is it provides valuable knowledge as well as speedy information. In other words, this knowledge promoted by the media is for every field, enabling people to search for it regardless of time or places. Not only is the information helpful, it is also presented in various ways so that people can find it more easier to understand.
Nevertheless, social media has its dark side, and many have warned about its potential danger.
Using the social media is so attractive that many users have been addicted to it. As usual, overusing anything is always horrible. It could be time consuming, cause some relationship problems, and lead to health problems such as lack of sleep and mental breakdown. More seriously, it could lead a person cannot live his life anymore, and his main life will be the online life. Also, fake news can bring numerous consequences. It can cause misunderstandings and affect social prejudice negatively. In addition, scamming is easier to do online because there is no face-to-face meeting and interactions. Many cases have been reported as illegal, but there seems to be so hard to prevent and not many possible solutions for the cases. Last but not least, information leakage is always a serious problem. Many celebrities have lost their private information by hackers through social network.
So, what lessons should we learn from our investigation of social media? The very first thing is to make sure that you are not being affected by the internet, is learning how to use it effectively. Time management is an important factor in managing your using time is a wise way to protect yourself from internet traps. First, set a timetable to organize your using time, not only for the internet but for work in general. Second, write down everything you do while using the internet, such as surfing the internet, checking social media every 15 minutes, or texting for too long. All of that may lead to unnecessary time consuming. To change this habit, you should come up with resolutions. It will be difficult at first, but eventually you will get used to it and realize that these changes bring you comfort and pleasure, and you're on your way to being a more positive, productive person.
Critical thinking is also an important skill. People need to choose the information which comes from a reliable source. Others has been checked, People will gain true news so as not to be ill-informed.
Social media has changed our lives so much. However, we should be aware of how to use them. If we could use it smartly, having social media is a good change for us.